Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another Margarete Miller. It is week 5, I believe. So hashtag 2023 CWP5. We need to find a doll or toy, sand or stone, which had me stumped for a while, I have to say. Something cold, easy. Clock or time, of course, easy. A photo, don't know if I've got a photo yet. And the bonus, something that came in the mail, which of course is always easy. So not too difficult this week, although I did struggle at first, but I think I've got something to put together. So this is what we've got so far. These are the 4 weeks so far. And that one. Whenever I see decoupage books in the op shops, always pick them up because they always have awesome pictures in them. So I know there's something in all of these. So doll or toy. So I'm thinking I'm going to have a child and then some toys. So you can see 50 cents, bargain. Because we're doing something cold, I need a child. Oh, that's nice. Who looks a bit snowy. Oh, she's pretty. Let me cut her out. Very pretty. Yes, that one. I mean, I like that one because she's got a doll with her, but she's not dressed up enough because she's going to be out in the snow. I'm thinking I've only got it sort of planned in my head so far. So most of these are children, not so much toys. Oh, they're gorgeous though. So many beautiful pictures. Beautiful. Lovely. Oh, actually, I've forgotten I had this. Wow. Yep. So old time children vignettes in full colour. Gorgeous book. So at the moment I like this girl. Okay, so I know there's some things in here, I just don't remember what they are. So this was another book for $1. Anything that says decoupage usually will have these images that you can use for decoupage in the back or somewhere in the magazine or the book. So the printing is not as quality in this one. What did I see in here that I fancied? Okay. Oh, snow bunnies are quite cute. I might have those. But I thought the snow bunnies were quite cute with her. No, nothing in that one. Don't know why I got that one out. And then I've marked the page on this one. Decoupage designs. No, I haven't. Marked for some other reason. Okay, not to worry. Oh, this one's got some toys in here. These here were what I was thinking of. This has got pictures of antique toys. Don't mind those two, they might be a bit too big. And then possibly those. So let's just put a marker on that. So I don't want to cut them out unless I need to. So I've got those two so far. So I've got the girl and the rabbit, which is, you know, not a great deal of help. I also had this person who's out in the snow. So I'm thinking of doing some napkin background. So the choice is between him and her. So my cold background, or my cold item, is going to be maybe that for some decoration. And I've got these people. They don't look very wintry. They just wear, you know, a napkin. I've got this napkin. It's got snow scene on it. This one could be having an owl up in the corner looking down, but he's a bit big. Or the birdie. So yeah, blue background might be so I don't think it goes with that blue. Maybe this blue, or even this one. Let's just move these out the way. So, because I hadn't found the girl yet, I just knew there was pictures that I could use. So if we're using this as the background, something like that. Okay. Maybe some of this for some trim, I don't know. Okay, what else do we need? So I've got something cold. That's it at the moment. Now time, I do have this, which is the back of a clock, back of a, you know, what are they called? Pocket watch. I've got a basket of goodies here. And there's a photograph. I'm not sure if I want to put a photograph in with vintage painted things, and I don't think I like that one. I've got this for sand. I've got a little clock. So I've got these mountain scenes for cold. I thought she could live somewhere cold like Switzerland or something. Maybe that one's quite nice. Don't know. I had an image in my mind of this house is a snow scene, and I haven't found it yet. I don't know where it is. I thought it was a napkin, but I can't find it, so it's obviously not a napkin. It must be an image. I've got this envelope which came in the mail from Christina Demers. It's got snowflakes on it. I quite like that. This is my other clock, so I've got a really big clock if I feel like that, if I want to have a big watch in the background or something. And I thought, well, if she's somewhere playing in the cold, she could be coming from an igloo. She doesn't look like she comes from an igloo, does she? So no to that. Stone, I was also thinking about the stone from buildings. It's just a decorative flower. Found this. Girls with dolls. No. Something that came in the mail. Possibility of postcards. Oh, I forgot I got this over here. Okay, over here is another book. Did I show this you all already? Probably not. So this was the house I was thinking of. One of these. Or this one. These ones have got more blue in them, so they're going to go blend with the blue better. I think I like this one. So let me use my new tear ruler. So that I can tear exactly where I want it. I got this very recently, so you will see it in a video. I don't know which will come out first. I suppose this one will come out first because I need to do this one. I did a Thrifty Thursday with some Amazon things. Okay, I need to have it not on the not on the rings. Not going to work very well otherwise. Okay, there's our house. So this is a painting, how to paint on ceramics or something book, which I don't know, people don't use these anymore, do they? Churches in Four Seasons. Very pretty, eh? The book was, oh, there's more here. We can see these. That's nice too. Do I want the red or the blue? Oh, I quite like that one. I might have to tear that one out as well and see which one works best. Oh, I see. So this is the order of painting it. I see. That's why there's two suns. So we need to tear it off here. Can't say the tear rulers. Oh. Tearing out two at once, no wonder it was hard. Luckily it tore out a house. As it happens, there was a house in there. Oh well, that's what goes there. Okay, So yeah, this book's sort of falling apart. It's from 1976, so we're looking at a yellow-blue sort of range. So we're probably not going to have those. Oh, we need a photograph still. Maybe we won't have a photograph. Oh, there might be dolls or toys, we'll see, but I'm thinking not those ones now. Now that I remember that I found these which I like better. I think I quite like this one. Don't know which clock I'm using yet. And what was this for? Oh yeah, the toys. I'll just tear that out. I'm considering cutting these toys out, so I'll just cut it out. Alright, I think we've got enough to work with now. So I'm thinking of cutting the toys and dolls out and having them down the bottom. So then it's just a case of, do I see, well, let's take the backing off and see how thin the how much it shows through. I might have to cover that over. It's possibly going to go up here. There's the house. So probably what I'll do is tear around the blue part and put the napkin in there, but now I'm not so sure about the napkin. Birds are so big. Come off that idea. Maybe I'll just use this to create the background. Maybe even just the white one. When I glue that down, it's probably going to go a little bit yellow. So I think what I might do to start with is, I'm going to go directly onto here. I either gesso this or I use white paper. I've got this old, really old computer paper, which if you compare it to new computer paper, you can see the difference. It's just not as bright white, so I quite like this one. So maybe we'll just, rather than gesso and have all the mess, I might just pop this down as our, to give ourselves a white background. And I just need to tear off the very edge of this if I'm going to leave it square. I'm not sure if I am or not, but let's see if I can get that very edge off. Alright, I've got that so far. Thinking of having some decorative elements in it. Cut this out. So I'll be back when I've cut this and the elements out that we might be using. Okay, so I've cut all the elements out. I've got my Sands of Time. It's going to go, I think my little dolls will sit on it, so I'll probably just use those dolls there. They'll be sitting on that. Smaller doll. Let's cut some of them off. Let's cut yeah, I'm thinking all of those ones there. Okay, so I've got those dolls sitting on the hourglass. And we've got our house, just very square now. Put that like that. I've got this from the envelope, little star snowflakes. So I'm thinking that's going to go up the top there. It's kind of a border. And we've got a clock. We might have some flowers. Oh, maybe I've got something, some other, we could have this possibly. Some border going down there, maybe, or maybe under here. Not sure about that yet. What's this? The doll that I'm not using. But I do have this piece of jelly print in silver, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to have that underneath. No. And I've got this jelly print, which kind of looks snowy, in which case I'd tear that out more. I'll probably tear around that to blend that into here. So let's put it that way. So maybe I didn't need the white background. Gesso the background. Just want it sort of rough, not too thick. I just want it just to lighten it up a bit. Maybe a bit thicker where it's dark. Yeah, and sort of messy, so it kind of impression of snow, if you like. And I'll dry that off. Okay, I went hunting through my stencils. Don't actually have anything even remotely like a snowflake, but I do like this flowery thing. So I'm going to just put some on the background. I'm not going to worry about where it is for the moment. I mean, as in compared to the picture, because I want to get this completely dry, because I don't necessarily want texture paste on the elements, so it will just be in the background. So I've got this texture paste. Right, so I haven't got any snowflakes, but I've got these stars. Which way does it go? That way. So let's just start up here. Maybe I'll make them go off the edge of the page a bit. I'm not even convinced whether you'll be able to see them at the end. If it's no good, I'm going to wipe it off. Oh no, that's all right. Okay, so we might need to do that all over the page. It's tricky, isn't it, to get it close? So I'm actually going to cut my stencil, the edge down a bit. I don't know why they put such big borders on. Okay, so now I can get them closer to it. I'll just take off the bits I don't want. Tricky getting it in there, so I might have to go over the top of those. Probably should have started left to right as a suggestion if you copy this, if you're right-handed. See, I don't do this too often, and tricky getting it into the edges. I'd like it to look like snow. Now, I might actually put some more down here if I can get any more paste. It's one of those little stars, which we're pretending are snowflakes. Yeah, that'll work. Anyway, page full of snow. I'll have to go wash this, so I'll be back. Okay, so I've done that. Not sure if I'm going to use those now or not. I was going to do some stenciling, but probably should have done that first. So I've got this silver, so I'd just like to see the white doesn't show up, even though it is there. I can just see it. Let's just get some glue under that. Alright, so I've got this silver, but what I was thinking was to lightly, so I've also got this metallic wax. I just want it to lightly, I'm going to try it in a little area that possibly won't be seen. So just to give it a bit of a Yeah, so you can see the borders, so it's whether I use that or just collect a bit of shine onto the snowflakes. I want to try and keep the white as much as possible, so I just want it to grab onto the edges. Okay, I don't want to make them too silver, I want to make them just kind of have their shadows so that we can see them coming down. Okay, all right, so you can see all the pieces of snow. It's just going to go up there. I'm not going to fuss about that too much. Let's just stick it down. I might just gesso connection a little bit, maybe just with my finger. Probably could have texture pasted over the top of this instead, perhaps. But that's okay. Yeah, let's sort of blend it in now. All right, we've got snow. I might put this one across the bottom, I'm thinking. That will kind of, I'm going to intimate that's going to be ground, foreground. So let's do that. And we're going to put that down with some gel medium. Right, now I need to put that, that took too long. Put some more of this on. And being white, it should just completely disappear into the background. The edge. Get a rough edge down the bottom. That's good. Sometimes you can just use glue stick to put your napkin down, but because it's all on texture paste, that won't work today. I put this watercolour silver ink. I don't use it a lot. However, I know it's got sparkle in it. Thought we might just brush some of this. You've got to shake it up well to get the sparkles. Let's just brush some onto the background to give it that sort of glistening snow effect. Let's just, oh yeah, let's just have some of that around till it's gone. Sort of like it's shiny snow. Cool. Okay, let's have a look and see how that shines. There we go. See the shimmer? So it's very noticeable. I can see it very clearly, but it's not as noticeable on the camera. A little bit there. Look, see? Yeah. Anyway, there we are. We've got gold, silver shimmer. One time you want to get a reflection, you don't get one. We might add that later. Oh, I might do it in stencil actually rather than texture paste. Let's just maybe in this Atlantic blue. Let's just put that on before I start sticking pictures down. Don't know if we'll see it or not because the girl's going to be there. Oh, I can see a bit more. Let's put some more up here. It's very blurry on the napkin, but that's okay. Maybe no, we'll leave that. You know what me, I end up filling up every blank space with a stencil. We're not doing that today. Okay. All right. It's very subtle, but that's probably quite good. All right, we can maybe start thinking about what we're sticking down. I feel like the pieces are a bit too small for the page. Like, I want them to be grouped together, but they're just too small. So I'm wondering whether we have that big clock. I've also got this doily that fell out, so I was thinking, well, maybe we need some doily to sort of group them together with, to give it a central sort of lightness, and then the border is kind of, yeah, it looks pretty. Let me cut this clock out and see if I like this clock better. Okay, so we've cut out everything. I've got some more of those flowers because I think maybe I'd like these flowers instead. I like the clock, and I like the I like this. So I like these rabbits coming up from behind there. So I'm just going to cut that out a bit. They make these stickers way too, even though it does blend in, they're still too big, too much border. Okay, so that's going to go down there. So we'll put that first, I think. We might take the green grass off the bunnies, seeing as it's snowing. And the bunnies can just be coming up behind the bushes. Okay, I'm actually going to stick these down first. Just with glue sticks so that they, where have they jumped off to? Oh, there, there. So I can actually move them around if I put them on glue stick. Like that. Yep. I might have wanted him to come down a bit more. Like that, just everything coming over the top. I probably have to put art glitter glue under these bunnies, but I'll just put it there for now. Okay, and then do I want that to go on top? I think so. Oh, we're going to have a flower. Small flower maybe. And key winks behind them, and maybe this one. Oh no, maybe I just still like that one. It goes that way. Yeah, maybe that's better. No, it's going the other way. I like it better. Had it the wrong way around. Okay, so it's time to go in. But I don't really want to see that it's 8 o'clock because it's not the right time. So it's 5 past. Look, we're late. Time to go home. Okay, it's getting better. Okay, like that. I think we can put this in, but we're going to put it the other way around, I think. And do it all with glue stick in case I need to move anything, because that doesn't want to stick, but we're going to leave that there. Doesn't want to stick to the gel medium. Okay, so I might have to stick them down with gel medium once I've got them in their positions. No, the flower will be next, won't it? Aches. No. Yeah. I'm going to need to put these things down, aren't I? Oh no, it's very tricky. One of those ones where you really probably should do it top down. I think we can guess that that goes there. So that's most of it stuck down. Just got the gill to put in. Okay. She doesn't stick. I might have to do some art glitter glue under her, but at the moment it's sticking. Try and do it once and don't keep lifting it. It's probably easier. Okay, I just feel like there's something missing here. I put time up there, but I was going to have an hour, but I think the hour's going to miss out now. Got small flowers. Quite like these grey flowers. Could have used those. Oh, that's perfect. Didn't even know that was in there. If I can get it under here. Did I glue stick it down? Cool. Got that down. And put that, cover her feet up a little bit just so that she doesn't look like she's just hanging in midair. Slightly that way so I don't have to. Okay, it all fits in now. And that goes back over the top. And that goes over there. Okay, so I've just outlined all of the main images with the Faber-Castell watercolor pencil, and so I'm just going to use a bit of water to soften those edges. Okay, there we have it. I think we're finished. We have a doll or a toy. So we've got a bunch of toys here. Sand or stone. We've got the sand from the hourglass. Something cold. Well, we've got all of the texture and snowflakes in the background. Can't see much of it now, but we've got snow and a snowy house, snowy scene. So lots of cold things. Also, she's dressed in her winter outfit. Clock or time, of course, we've got a giant pocket watch set to 5 past something, so it's time to go home. And a photo is of all these antique vintage dolls, so that came out of a decoupage book. Bonus, something that came in the mail, we have this piece of an envelope that came all the way from America from Christina Demise. Thank you, Christina. Possibly I might want to do a border. Yeah, that might work. So I just want to do maybe a little bit of a border and give it a bit of a frame. I think that might tie it together a bit. And there we have it. I think that's done. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.